This is a dirty phone call. Larry and I are going to be in the country, so we'll miss any birthday celebrations. Anyway, you're 35. Who wants to celebrate being that old? Well, I only hope I look as good as you when I'm your age. Bye.
Hi, Bobby. It's Susan. Get those boys out of your bed and pick up the phone. Oh, God. I'm so in this. I can't even talk. Call me.
Hi, Bobby. It's Andy. I forgot what I was going to say.
Hi there, it's Jamie. I just called to say that if I'm late for the party tonight, please tell Paul that I'm running. Oh, wait, you're not supposed to know that there's Judy? Judy? Oh, goodness, I'm afraid I dialed the wrong number. I'm sorry, Bobby, just ignore this call.
Yo, Bob, it's PJ. Long time no hear. Listen, just to let you know, I've had the all clear from the doctor. We're all good. So, feel free to return my calls.
Hi, this is Bobby. Yes, today is my birthday. Yes, you may leave a message about how happy you are that I am turning 35. And whatever you are calling about, my answer is yes.
And I am married to him, and I'd introduce him, but I forgot returns of the day, kiddo.
David will now deliver our greeting. Go on, darling.
Bobby, happy birthday from us!
And the kids.
Happy birthday!
May this year be filled with fame, fortune, and your first husband!
Listen, I am fine without the three.
You kiss your ass, baby.
Hey, let's cut out the many happy returns, and that is about enough about me. I mean, I am just indeed lucky enough to have all of you. I mean, when you've got friends like mine.
Happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Bobby! Happy birthday to you!
Hey! Blow out the candles and make a wish.
Don't tell your wish, Bobby, or it won't come true.
You have to close your eyes and blow them all out.
Be sure you make it a good one. You still get your wish. She still gets her wish.
She does? Must be a new rule.
Sure you do.
Not believe a word of it. Of course you do.
Oh, I know it. I will. Actually, I didn't wish for anything.
She's kidding. You gotta be kidding.
Anyway, don't tell it!
Tell it if it's dirty.
They say you're not supposed to tell it!
Paul's right, don't tell.
Anyway, Bobby, you're in your prime, 35!
Very hush. You don't tell a woman's age at our ages.
Bobby!
Bobby.
Bobby, baby! Bobby, honey!
Boo-boo, Bobby, darling.
Bobby, we've been trying to call here.
Bobby, baby.
Angel, I'm not coming to tell
Bobby,
you.
love, Bobby, honey! Bobby, we've been trying to reach you all day!
Bobby,
want a real drink? We have anything you want.
Well, Harry, if you don't mind, could I have some of the bourbon?
Right.
Sweetheart.
Okay, darling.
Are you both on the wagon? Sarah? You're not on the wagon.
Goodness, Bobby, all the questions. Or do you just collect trivia like some old game show host? We spent half our lives with you, and now you notice Harry's on the wagon.
A year and a half.
No, love, just a year.
It was a year in February. It's a year and a half now.
No, I know for a fact next month it'll be a year.
And a half.
1 year. Count it. 1. Harry got arrested for being drunk and quit out of some kind of humiliation.
I went to see if I could is actually what happened. Come on, I must have told you about all that.
Never. You never mentioned it, or I would have never brought the bourbon. Wait, how were you arrested?
Another question. Here, Bobby, why don't you have one of these brownies you brought?
I was in California on business, and I really got soused one night, and these guys drove me back to my hotel, but instead of going in, I walked down to the corner to get something to eat to sober up.
You said it was 3 blocks.
No, just the corner.
3 blocks.
Anyway, this patrol car stopped me. It says, "You're drunk." I said, "Drunk? I'm clobbered." He said, "I'm taking you in." "Take me to my hotel, for God's sake," I said. "It's just on the corner."
3 blocks away.
Anyway, they booked me for being drunk. Unbelievable. Southern California's a police state. In New York, anyplace else, they would have put you in a cab and sent you home or something. Bobby, the very next time I was out there, I got arrested all over again. Drunk driving. I only had wine.
Only 3 bottles.
And I insisted on taking a drunk test. I flunked it. Only by 1 point.
That is when you quit, Precious. He always thinks it was the first arrest, but it was the second. We never told you that? Curious. I thought Harry had told everybody.
Anyway, I quit to see if I really had a drinking problem, and I don't.
Just a problem drinking.
Do you miss it?
You see how you talk in questions, Harry? Do you miss it?
No, I really don't.
Yes, he really does.
Anyway, I stopped. Haven't had a drink since.
Whoops.
What's whoops? I haven't had a drink since.
At Sheila and George's wedding.
A toast, for God's sake. Oh, sorry, Bobby, you must have noticed how staggering, falling down drunk I got on 1 swallow of champagne.
Oh, I never said you got drunk, but you did have champagne.
A swallow. 1 swallow.
And it was gone, an elephant swallow.
I'd like to ask for some more bourbon, but I'm terrified.
Oh, darling Bobby, put a nipple on the bottle for all we care. Don't you want a brownie?
Oh, God, no, I'll burst.
Burst. Yeah, you. No, you are skin and bones. I bet when you get on the scale, it goes the other way.
Sarah, I think you're just perfect.
Thank you, but Bobby, I was praying you'd eat just one so I could watch.
Okay, well, maybe later.
Mexican food. You know, what a crave. Without cease is Mexican food with all the Tabasco sauce in the world.
Don't eat that brownie!
I'm not! I'm just smelling it! Oh, Bobby, you eat one.
No, not with bourbon.
Ah, chocolate. I'd kill for chocolate or a baked potato. Sour cream and chives. Doesn't that just make you writhe? Hot sourdough bread and all the butter.
Chili!
Chili, oh, dear God, yes, chili.
Manicotti!
Manicotti. 1 teaspoon of manicotti.
Sarah Lee cake!
Sarah Lee cake. Sarah Lee is the most phenomenal woman since Joan of Arc. can put your whole fist in there. That's what you're doing.
She always does this. Look, I can put my fist in my pants. You know. She thinks I buy that.
Darling, I've lost 8 pounds already.
Well, I am some gift giver. Bourbon for Harry and brownies for Sarah.
It's the magazines, Bobby. Do you ever notice how many of the pages are dedicated to cakes and pies and roasts and potatoes? It's a sickness. We're up to our ass in magazines.
I read them all.
Don't.
Too.
Oh, look at this, Bobby. Wrestling. She even subscribes to a magazine on wrestling.
Jiu-jitsu, not wrestling. It's jiu-jitsu. Strangely enough, darling, I'm terribly good at it.
How long have you been studying it?
Who asked that question? Who asked that question? Bobby, 7 months.
Show us some jiu-jitsu.
No, Bobby, would you like some more coffee, you Harry?
No, I want some jiu-jitsu.
No.
Do one thing.
No.
Come on, Sarah. I would really give anything to see you do just one. I bet you are excellent. Hey, I'll be your partner.
No. Oh, Harry, this is embarrassing. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. All right.
Hey!
One throw.
All right.
I'll move that chair. Harry, do you want to stand there?
Where?
There, fuck's sake.
Okay, I'm standing here. Now what?
Onegashimasu. Okay, so now just, come at me.
Okay.
Fantastic. That is hysterical.
Actually, I could have prevented that
Now.
by blocking it.
No, that can't be blocked.
You certainly can, I just didn't do it.
Anyway, Bobby, that can't be blocked.
Let's do it again.
All right, darling.
I'll come at you again.
Okay. Okay, do it again.
It's the little things you do together, that make perfect relationships. The hobbies you pursue together, savings you accrue together, looks you misconstrue together, that make marriages joy.
That's very good.
You need a hand?
Once more. Do it once more.
Hey, Harry, could I have some more bourbon?
Give up?
Oh. You?
I got you. Just stay here.
That's all right with me. Fine with me.
You're both very good.
Thank you.
I get out of this, you know.
Try it.
Okay, I tried it. Uncle, your ass!
It's the little things you share together, swear together, bear together, that make perfect relationships. The concert you enjoy together, neighbors you annoy together, children you destroy together, that keep marriage intact. It's not so hard to be married when two will never as one. It's not so hard to be married, and Jesus Christ, is it fun? It's sharing little winks together, drinks together, cakes together, that make marriage a joy. It's markets that you shop together, cigarettes you smoke together, people that you drop together, that make perfect relationships.
Oh,
Bring it.
you bring it.
Yeah, I'm bringing it.
I already brought it.
marriage a joy. It's not so hard to be married. It's much the simplest of crimes. It's not so hard to be married.
I've done it 3 or 4 times.
It's people that you hate together, eat together,
Taste together.
that make marriage a joy. It's things like using force together,
Shout it till your horse together.
Getting a divorce together.
that make perfect relationships. Kiss, kiss.
Wow, look at the time. I gotta get going. Wow. Listen, I had a great time tonight.
So did we.
Terrific to see you. Sure you wouldn't care for a nightcap?
Right. No. Will I see you guys again soon?
Don't answer that, Harry. She gets no more questions.
Wow.
I'll turn out the lights.
I will. I always do.
No, you don't.
Oh, Harry, you sly old thing.
Harry, you ever sorry you got married?
You're always sorry. You're always grateful. You're always wondering what might have been. Then she walks in. And still you're sorry. Still you're grateful. And still you wonder, and still you doubt, and she goes out. Everything's different, nothing's changed, only maybe slightly rearranged. You're sorry, grateful, regretful, happy. Why look for answers where none occur? You always are what you always were, which has nothing to do with, all to do with her. Coming, darling. You're always sorry. You're always grateful. You hold her thinking, I'm not alone. You're still alone. You don't live for her. You do live with her. You're scared she's starting to drift away. Scared she'll stay. Good things get better, bad get worse. Wait, I think I meant that in reverse. You're sorry, grateful, regretful, happy. Why look for answers where none occur? You'll always be what you always were, which has nothing to do with, all to do with her. You'll always be
to do with all to do with her.
For Christ's sake, what are you doing out here?
Oh, it's so nice to have a terrace in this city. Wow.
Really? We just use it to store old sleds and stuff. Look, hundreds of thousands of terraces in New York, and never have I seen a single person out on even one of them.
You don't ever just sit out here?
I hate it. And the kids are impossible out here.
And everyone can hear everything you say. Are you listening? And it's dirty all the time. Look at all the bird poop.
Oh, and noisy. You can't even hear yourself think. And what can you see? It's not like you can see something. All you can see is the building across the street. Susan, don't. Susan. No.
If you
Susan,
lean way out and look over there, see the East River.
Senator, you really can't. Susan almost met her maker one night trying to see that river. She did. It's a miracle she's alive today.
You saved her?
Me? No. Well, I suppose. In a way.
He fainted, so I got down.
Blood and heights. I always faint. And that night she was leaning out there. Way out there. I can't even talk about it.
That is so sweet.
Oh, Susan's not afraid of anything at all. One night, she fell off the ladder when she was putting up our Christmas lights, and she split her head right open. Well, I fainted. I came to, I examined her head, and I fainted again.
4 times he fainted that night.
Yeah, 4.
That is so sweet. That is charming. Susan, you really are one lucky lady. They don't make them like that anymore. You two are, she says with envy, just beautiful together, really a perfect pair. And Susan, if you ever decide to leave him, I want to be the first to know.
Well,
You're the first to know.
What?
We haven't told anyone yet.
we're getting divorced.
I'm so surprised. You two seem so happy. Maybe you'll work it out. Don't think so, huh? Well, I'm sure nobody can imagine how you feel. Or you feel. Or I feel. Wow!
I just don't feel anything. Here, Bobby, here, take it. I don't want any more. I don't trust that stuff. I never did. I hate to be the party pooper, but it probably just doesn't work on me. Jenny, do you feel anything? Do you, honey? I don't.
You will.
When? I mean, I've had 2 enormous puffs of the Maui Wowie. I think maybe it depends on a person's constitution, don't you, Jen? But hey, it's always good to try everything once.
Just wait.
I'm not planning to go anywhere. I mean, maybe I'm just too square. I mean, call me old-fashioned.
Okay, you're old-fashioned.
Honestly, I don't feel anything.
Jen? Honestly, I don't. I wish I did. I don't. Maybe they gave you real weeds right off the front lawn. I knew I wouldn't feel anything. I don't have that kind of constitution. Why am I talking so much?
You're stoked.
I am not.
I am.
Are you, Jenny? You are not. I am so dry.
You're stoned.
Is that supposed to be a part of it?
You're probably gonna get hungry too.
Oh, are you hungry, Jen?
No, I'd like some water though.
Oh, me too. Do you want some, Bobby?
No, thank you.
What?
I already have some, David, thank you.
Some what, Bobby?
You asked her, honey. Water.
Water? I couldn't remember what we were talking about.
See, you forget when you're high.
Oh, goodness. Do you? Do you? Are you high, Jen?
I'm zonked.
Salt? You're zonked, man. That's beautiful. Jesus!
Trust me, you are.
Oh, Jesus!
That's twice you said Jesus.
You're kidding.
No, you said it 2 times. He never swears, if you ever noticed.
It's my Baptist upbringing.
Say, bitch.
Bitch.
Say, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, bitch! Jesus! Yes! Shh, we're gonna wake the neighbors. Shh, no, we're gonna wake. Let's come, let's laugh to ourselves. No, I'm serious. We're gonna get evicted. The co-op board!
David, you are hilarious. He's the guy I should have married.
Listen, wait, there's a guy. There's a great guy in this building you will just love.
What?
When are you gonna get married?
What?
I mean it. To me, a person's not complete unless they're married.
She's complete enough. You're better off the way you are. So I hear.
Oh, wait, Jen, do you mean that?
No. Well, sometimes I'd like to be single.
That's not even funny.
It has nothing to do with you.
I'm your husband.
And that's the way I want it. But didn't you ever wish you could be single again? For an hour, even.
No. Did you make it 2 hours? It's so good, Bobby. See the ideas you're giving Jen?
Oh, I will. It's not like I'm avoiding marriage. It's avoiding me, if anything. I'm ready.
Well, actually, you're not. But listen. Everyone should be married, I guess.
I think what David is trying to say is if you marry, your life has a point to it. You know, a bottom. I mean, I have everything except freedom. Which is everything. No, this is everything. I got my husband, my kids, a home. Maybe you gotta give up to get.
Listen, I agree. I've thought a lot about it, but what bothers me is if you marry, then you have got another person there all the time. And you can't get out of it whenever you just might want to get out of it. You are caught. And even if you do get out of it, what do you have to show for it? Not to mention the fact that then
then you have always been married. I mean, you can never not have been married again.
I don't think you're really ready. You think maybe subconsciously you might be resisting it?
No, negative. Absolutely not. I have no block, no resistance. I'm ready to be married.
Then why aren't you?
I've always had things I wanted to accomplish. First, I had to finish school, then I had to get started to get my career going, obviously. And frankly, I wanted to have some fun before I settled down.
Right, which is what you've been doing.
Bobby, honey, none of us are getting any younger.
Right. So why am I not with someone? Huh. Well, wait, you just wait. You were going to see some major changes in my life. I mean, I meet men all the time, all over the place. It's New York. You could meet a man a minute. And I have met some really special guys recently, like right now. This flight attendant, Andy, is cute, original, odd. And Theo, you guys never met Theo, have you? Well, he is extraordinary. I mean, extraordinary. And then there's PJ. So that boy is wild. Anyway, I am certainly not resisting settling down. My life is totally prepared for a gigantic change right now. I'm genuinely ready to be married.
Right, then why aren't you?
Right.
Right.
Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. You can drive a person crazy. You can drive a person mad. Ba-da-da. First you make a person feel all hazy, so a person could be had. Ba-da-da. Then you leave a person dangling sadly outside your door, which it only makes a person gladly want you even more. I could understand a person if she said to go away. Ba-da-da. I could understand a person if she happened to be gay.
You think? Do I know?
Yeah, a person that titillates a person and then leaves him flat is crazy. She's a troubled person. She's a truly crazy person herself. God, you can tease. Call me back, will you? I'm just a piece of meat. I'm so effective. When a person's personality is personal, she shouldn't ought to sit on her butt. It's harder than a matador coercion to try to get you out of your rut. So single and attentive and attractive and chic is everything a person could wish. But turning off a person is the act of a chick who likes to pull the hooks out of fish. Knock, knock, is anybody there? Knock, knock, it really isn't fair. Not fair. Knock, knock, I'm working all my life. Knock, knock, a zombie's in my heart. Oh, that sweet affection. What is wrong? Where's the loose connection? How long, oh Lord, how long? Bobby, baby, Bobby, 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 you could drive a person frantic. You could blow a person's cool. Like to get a person all romantic. Why you make me feel a fool? But when a person says you just don't get her, that's when you're good. You impersonate a person better than a zombie should. I could understand a person if she wasn't good in bed. She's good to no shit. I could understand a person if she actually was dead. Da-da-da-da. Exclusive view, elusive view. Will any person ever get the juice of you? I'm crazy. You're a troubled person. You're a moving, deeply maladjusted, never to be trusted, crazy person. Yourself. Bobby is my hobby and I'm giving it up.
No, I don't think so either.
You sure? Listen, you two go ahead.
Yeah, no, but I don't want to.
Oh, you can if you want.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm gonna get us some food. Isn't she a marvelous woman?
I married a square. A registered square.
We're too old. We're just trying to be kids again tonight. We've been there already. Who wants to go back? Hard enough getting this far. Anyway, what do I know?
Hey, honey, I'm starving.
I love you so much. Bobby, put that stuff away, okay? Take it home. Come on, thank you. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Food.
Well, whoever knows.
All that.
He doesn't go for it. I knew he wouldn't go for it.
He was high.
Not really. He doesn't get things like that. I mean, he'll go along with it, but that's about it.
He didn't like it?
I know him. He was doing it for me.
He loved it.
For me. He loved it for me. He didn't really love it. It's what he said. Square. Doesn't want to be a kid anymore.
Could have fooled me.
I'll see if I can give him a hand. What do you say?
Wow.
Bobby!
Bobby, Bobby, honey, Bobby, sweetie, Bobby.
Bobby turning
Bobby, we've been trying to reach you. Bobby, go be
I've got something to tell you.
Bobby, it's important or I'll end cold. Thursday, Bobby, look, I know how you hate it and you don't know what's on special. Bobby, come on over for dinner. There's someone we want you to meet. Bobby, come on over for dinner. This guy from the office, my best friend from high school. It'll just be the four of us. You'll love him. yesterday. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stare, some to stay. And every day, the ones who stay can find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered barks. And they walk together past the postered walls with the crude remarks. And they meet at parties through the friends of friends who they never know. Do you pick me up or do I meet you there? Shall we let it go? Did you get my message? Cause I looked in vain. Can we see each other Tuesday if it doesn't rain? Look, I'll message you tomorrow or I'll call you and explain. And another 100 people just got off of the train.
I didn't come right to New York. I went to Northwestern University. Well, for 2 years. But it was a pitiful mistake. I was on probation the whole 2 years. I was getting ready to go back to Shaker Heights when I decided that where I really wanted to live, more than any other place, was Radio City. I thought it was this wonderful little city near New York, so I came here. I'm pretty dumb.
You're not dumb, Andy.
To me, I am. I mean, even the reason that I stayed in New York was because I just can't get interested in myself. I'm so boring. In New York, see, I wander around and I get interested in other things and other people. And that way I get involved. Or I sleep a lot.
I find you very interesting.
Well, I'm just not. I used to think that I was so odd, but my roommate is exactly the same way. She's also pretty dumb.
You never mentioned her. Are you guys a thing?
No. We just share the apartment. We have our own rooms and everything. I'd show it to you, but we've never had company. We're both very private and quiet and tired. She's the sweetest thing, actually. I think she likes the arrangement. I don't know, though. We never discuss it. She was born in New York, so nothing really interests her. I don't have anything more to say.
What would you do if either of you ever got married?
Get a bigger place, I guess.
And they find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered barks. And they walk together past the postered walls with the crude remarks. And they meet at parties through the friends of friends who they never know. Will you pick me up or do I meet you there, or shall we let it go? Did you get my message? Cause I looked in vain. Can we see each other Tuesday if it doesn't rain? Look, I'll message you tomorrow or I'll call you and explain. And another 100 people just got off of the train.
This is exciting, Theo. Fascinating.
Bobby, you are awful.
You come here a lot, huh? Swell. And maybe next week we can go watch a haircut.
Oh, you cannot bear the big party going on. I talked you into coming here with me.
What party are you? Oh, that party. Well, I'd completely forgotten about that party, but hey, maybe we can still make it.
Bobby, try to enjoy this. Imagine being in a tiny, quiet pocket of a park,
right here in the middle of the busy, noisy East 50s. It's wondrously simple, with that waterfall on the wall that always makes me ache to be back at the Cape.
You really are a piece of work.
What I am is like this park, out of place.
You are like this park. Very lovely. Very.
I used to dream I'd come to New York, have 2 terrific affairs, and then get married. I always knew I was meant to be a husband.
Well, how come we never got married? Why did you never ask me?
You wanted to marry me?
I did. I did in the beginning. No, I never thought you'd ask.
Oh, I would. I've never understood why you never asked me.
So, you wanted to marry me and I wanted to marry you. Well then, how the hell did we end up such good friends?
Bobby, I never let you know what an incredible woman I think you are. How much you've meant. Bobby, Bobby, I brought you here because I wanted to talk to you alone. I'm moving back up to Cape Cod. I'm getting married.
Married.
Some people still get married, you know?
You just suddenly fall in love?
I'll be a good husband. I want real things now, a wife, a family. I don't want to keep running around this city like I'm having a life.
Your problem is you want too little, and that is the hardest thing in the world to get. Thank you for your part.
Well, see, it and I, we just don't fit. I think there's a time to come to New York and a time to leave. Enjoy your party. Another 100 people just got off of the train and came up to the ground, while another 100 people just got off of the bus and are looking around at another 100 people who got off of the plane and are looking at us, who got off of the train and the plane and the bus. Maybe yesterday. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stay, some to stay. And every day, some go away. When they find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered bikes, and they walk together past the bullshit walls with the crude remarks. And they meet at parties with the friends of friends who they never know. Will you pick me up or do I meet you there? Or shall we let it go? Did you get my message? Cause I looked in vain. Can we see each other Tuesday if it doesn't rain? With our message in a letter, or I'll call you and explain. And another 100 people just got off of the train. And another 100 people just got off of the train. And another 100 people just got off of the train. And another 100 people just got off of the train. Another 100 people just got off of the train. You want to know why I came to New York?
Okay.
I came because New York is the center of the world, and that's where I want to be. You know what the pulse of the city is?
A police siren?
The pulse of this city, kiddo, is me.
This city is for the me's of this world, people that want to be right in the heart of it. I am like the soul of New York.
How about that?
Jesus, can you feel it? You just gotta relate. Really reach and touch. Really feel New York. You know, in Brooklyn, every day, I don't pass people on the street. I stop and I know them. Yeah. In this city, every son of a bitch I meet is my new best friend. Jews, Muslims, Latinx, every LGBTQIA+. You name it, they are all my closest, my best friends. And like, I'm on the subway to a gig or something. And I swear, suddenly I want to cry. Because I think, oh my God, I'm in Manhattan! This city, I kiss the ground with it. You always make me feel like I got the next line. What is it with you?
I just never met anybody quite like you.
Me neither! Yeah! Do you know what this city is?
Oh, okay.
Where a person can really feel it. It's in a person's ass. If you're really part of this city, just relaxed and cool, and in the whole flow of it, your ass is like and if you're just living here, if you're running around uptight, not really part of this city, your ass is like
I hesitate to ask. That is a fascinating theory, fascinating, and at this moment, extraordinarily accurate.
Sing, stop, and be
wedding. What's a wedding? It's a prehistoric ritual where everybody promises fidelity forever, which is maybe the most horrifying word I've ever heard. Which is followed by a honeymoon where suddenly you'll realize he's out with a nut and want to kill me like you should. Thanks a bunch, but I'm not getting married. Go have lunch, cause I'm not getting married. You've been grand, but I'm not getting married. Don't just stand there, I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Go, can't you go? Why is nobody listening? Goodbye, go and cry at some other person's wake. If you're quick for a kick, you could pick up a christening. But please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. Listen, everybody, I'm afraid you didn't hear, or do you want to see a crazy person fall apart in front of you? It isn't maybe ruining is like both of us be losing our identities. I telephone my shrinking niece and maybe I should come and see him Monday. Monday I'll be floating in the Hudson with the other garbage. I'm not well, so I'm not getting married. You've been swell, but I'm not getting married. Clear the hall, cause I'm not getting married. Thank you all, but I'm not getting married. And but I'm not getting married. Before you also take back the cake, burn the shoes, and boil the rice. Look, I didn't want to have to tell you, but I may be coming down with hepatitis and feeling kind of weak. Wouldn't it be funnier to go and watch a funeral? Thank you for the 27 dinner plates, 37 salads, 47 picture frames, and 57 candle holders. I am not getting married. You're starting. Don't talk, please. Why don't the two of you sit down and talk to each other? I can't think. The two of you following me every place that I go. From the bedroom, to the bathroom, to the kitchen. I feel like I'm leading a parade. Paul, stop staring. I feel it like bullets right through my back. No, Paul, please. I'm so crazy. I left the refrigerator door open last night. So, the orange juice is hot. Here. And if you say thank you, I will go running right out of this apartment and move into the hopeless cases section at Bellevue where they'll understand me. Don't talk, please! I'm sorry, Paul. Paul, you say whatever you want to say, whatever you like. Who am I telling you what to do? Oh, Paul. The orange juice is hot. But thanks. Paul, you don't thank a person for hot orange juice. The toast! I blew the toast. That's okay. I can't stand it. It is not okay, Paul. Nothing about it even remotely resembles okay. It is the opposite of okay. Oh. Bobby, this is the real me. Crazed.
Well, I was just thinking this is probably a much more interesting wedding breakfast than most. One groom certainly has a lot of energy. The other groom is abnormally quiet, and yet a festive atmosphere pervades the room. I guess it's the maid of honor, smiling even as she dies from drinking boiled orange juice.
I would laugh, Bobby, if it weren't all so tragic. How do I look? Funny? Yeah.
It's a funny outfit. That asshole barber cut my hair like he was on withdrawal. What are you so happy about all the time? You? This is the most neurotic, insane age. It's so crazy having this enormous wedding and everything after we've been living together all these years. It's embarrassing, Paul. People will think I'm pregnant. Oh, that's next year. Listen, if we hurry, we're late. What am I doing? I'm 31 and perfect. It's just incredible. 2 years with a psychiatrist and the Britons. I'm just so glad we're not having a Catholic wedding. Because next year, when I get a divorce, I won't be a sinner. I thought I'd marry someone Jewish. I didn't even know anybody who was Jewish. See, Bobby, that was probably the main attraction. Look what a little Catholic rebellion will lead to. The very first moment I met Paul, I said to myself, that's what I really like. That Jew. He was so beautiful, inside and out beautiful. Paul would kiss me, and I would think, oh, I've got my very own Jew. What is all this about me being Jewish today? About 3/4 of your friends are Jewish. Come on, hurry. Did I ever say that I like my friends? I do not. I much prefer my Gentile enemies. At least they leave you alone. And I need to be left alone. I'm just like Bobby.
I am not like that. What are you talking about? Don't answer. We don't have time.
Jamie, after all these years, don't you know we match? The higher you go, the harder you hurt when you fall. I never dropped you yet.
Whoever reads this, I love you. Thank you. I love you.
The Vandal. He leaves notes like this all over the place. A person can't stand all this sweetness, Paul. Nobody human can stand all this everlasting affection. Jamie, don't you think we should go? I can't. Jamie, if anyone should be married, it's you. Tell him, Bobby. Bobby, tell me. Who's going to tell Bobby?
Paul, I am the last person to tell anybody anything like that.
I see.
Listen, I'm gonna call and say that we'll be late. That we'll be a little late. The people will be getting there, don't you think?
Jamie, do you see what you're doing to yourself? Do you know if other people did to you what you do to yourself, they could be put in jail? Oh, look, it's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain.
Guess who I ran into coming over here today? Tim Kincaid. You remember Tim Kincaid from school? Well, he's married now. I almost didn't recognize him. He's all frazzled and tired looking. Still handsome though.
Jamie, let's go. We're late. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. I can't do it, Paul. I don't understand how I ever let it get this far. Oh, Christ, will you look at that? Now it's really starting to rain. Look at it. It's a flood. It's a sign. Thank you, God. Now explain it to him. Jamie, let's go. All our friends are waiting. It's no reason, Paul. I just can't. I'm so afraid. Of what? I don't know. I just think you're really not for me, Paul. I just think maybe nobody's for me. I never saw one good marriage. Never. Not in my entire life. Well, you just see what you look for. You know, I've seen a lot. It's just fear, Jamie. Married people are no more marriage than musicians are music. Just because some of the people might be wrong, it doesn't matter. It is still right.
Yeah, well, I'll put that on a t-shirt, Paul. Please. I'm not being emotional. I'm as sane as can be. Paul. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't love you enough.
Would you call and explain? Yeah,
What did I just do?
You did what you had to do, I guess. I mean, if it was right, you would have gone through with it. That's what I think, anyway. Jerry.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should get married. Us two.
What?
That would shut them all up. Marry me.
Huh?
You said it yourself. We are just alike. So why don't we, Jamie?
Why don't we, Bobby?
Bobby, 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 baby, Bobby, Bobby, Bobby.
Marry me. And everybody will leave us alone.
Bobby, Bobby, how have you been? Stop by on your way home. Bobby, we've been thinking of you.
Isn't this some world? I'm afraid to get married and you're afraid not to. Thank you. Bobby, I'm really... It's just that you have to want to marry somebody. Not just somebody. Christy, he went out without an umbrella or anything. He'll catch pneumonia. I gotta get him. I have to catch him. I'm getting married. Oh, and he's so good, isn't he? So good.
Jamie!
I'm the next bride!
Marry me a little, love me just enough. Cry, but not too often. Play, but not too rough. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free.
That's the way it ought to be.
I'm ready. Marry me a little. Do it with a will. Make a few demands I'm able to fulfill. Want me more than others, not exclusively.
That's the way it ought to be.
I'm ready now. You can be my best friend. I can be your right arm. We'll
just the same stuff. Keep a tender distance so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready, marry me a little, body, heart, and soul. Passionate as hell, but always in control. Want me first and foremost, keep me company. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready now. Oh, how gently we'll talk. Oh, how softly we'll tread. All the stings, the ugly things we'll keep unsaid. We'll build a cocoon of love and respect. You promise whatever you like, I'll never collect. Right? Okay then, I'm ready
Bobby, baby, Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. Bobby, 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 baby, Bobby, Bobby, Bobby.
Make a wish.
No, tell your wish, Father. It won't come true.
You just blew it!
Probably was a wish you wouldn't have done anyway, Bob.
You wish for a husband, Bobby?
Don't hang in there.
Stay exactly the same. You may be the one constant in this world of variables.
I don't know, Sarah. You can't stay in your 30s forever.
You'll still get your wish, Bobby.
Won't.
I think she still gets her wish.
I said she won't.
Joanne, honey, come on. See, when she and Bobby get together...
I know the goddamn rules for birthday candle blowing out, Larry. I've had enough for a wax museum. And I'm telling you, if you do not blow out all the candles on your cake, you do not get your wish!
All right, all right. Actually, I didn't wish for anything.
What do you mean you didn't wish for anything?
Thank you for including me in your thoughts, your
Stay
lives.
exactly as you are, Bobby.
That's right, you perfect person.
You stay exactly as you are. Everyone adores you. What an awful thing.
I'd kiss you goodnight, Bobby, but Joanne gets jealous.
Things always happen for the best. I don't even believe that myself.
I mean, when you've got friends like mine. I mean, when you've got friends like mine, isn't it warm? Isn't it rosy? Side by side.
She's such a sweetheart.
By side.
Isn't she a sweetheart?
Courts in the storm, come
look right back.
We're so crazy, she's so sane. Everyone blends like a good whiskey.
Bobby's the kind of person that doesn't have the good things and she doesn't have the bad things, but she doesn't have the good things.
Intimate friends on nothing that's risky.
Let me make her a drink. She's the only person I know I feel should drink more.
One's impossible, two is dreary, three is company, safe and cheery.
She always looks like she's keeping score. Who's winning, Bobby?
Here is the church, here is the steeple. Open the doors and see all the crazy married people.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who would I contemplate for hours? Who'd bring me the flowers when I have the food? Don't you who finished yesterday's stew? Who takes the kids to the zoo? Who is so cool and who is so deep? And who would keep them company when I want to sleep? How would we ever get through? What would we do without you? What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Should there be some marital tension? It's her intervention that starts us anew. Who could we open up to? Secrets we keep from guess who? Who is so safe and who is so sound? You never need an analyst with Bobby around. How would we ever get through? What would we do without you? Drink, 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 drink.
gorgeous apartment. Just gorgeous. Did you do it yourself?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yourself?
Yes,
Really?
really.
Well, it's just gorgeous. Did you really do it all yourself?
Yes. Why? Did you hear that I didn't?
No. Oh, but this is just sweet.
Yes, I'll take it.
Oh, it's beautifully laid out. See how nicely all the furniture is placed in areas? Make it so warm and simple and tucked in.
How about that?
Oh, and the choice of colors is so relaxing and feminine.
I mean, I've always liked my apartment, but I'm never really in it. I just seem to pass through it on my way to the bedroom.
You never really spend any time in here, and it's so great. Oh. But maybe that's why you like it so much. If you don't spend much time in it, it stays special.
Yeah. And this is the bed.
Yeah.
Here.
Sarah,
Yes.
Bobby,
What?
I worry.
Why?
She's all alone. There's no one
Where?
in her life.
Oh.
Bobby wants to have a fella. Poor baby, all alone. Nothing much to do except to check her phone. We're the only closeness that she's really known. Poor baby.
Honey,
Yes.
Bobby,
What?
I worry.
Why?
It's such a waste. There's no one
Where?
in her life.
Oh.
Bobby ought to have a fella. Poor baby, so unfair. Nothing left to do except to wash her hair. Maybe I should call her just to.
Don't go there.
Poor baby.
Right after I became a flight attendant, a friend of mine who had a garden apartment gave me a cocoon for my bedroom. Yeah, she collects things like that. Insects and caterpillars and stuff. It was attached to a twig, and she said that one morning I would wake up to a beautiful butterfly in my bedroom when it hatched. She said that when they first come out, they're soaking wet, and there's a drop of blood there, too. Isn't that fascinating? But within an hour, they dry off and then they begin to fly. Well, I told her that I had a cat. I had a cat then. But she said just put it somewhere where the cat couldn't get at it, which is impossible. Well, what are you gonna do? So I put it up high on a ledge where the cat never went. And the next morning, it was still there, at least. So it seemed safe to leave it. Well, anyway, almost a week later, very,
very early this one morning, the girl calls, and she says, Andy, do you have a butterfly this morning? So I told her to hold on, and I managed to get up and look. And there, on that ledge, I saw a wet spot and a little speck of blood, but no butterfly. And I thought, oh dear God in heaven, the cat got it. So I picked up the phone to tell this girl, and just then suddenly I spotted it under the table. It was moving one wing. The cat had got at it, but it was still alive. So I told this girl, and she got so upset. And she said, oh no. Oh God, no, don't you see? That's a life, a living thing. Well, I got up and I got dressed, and I took it to the park and I put it on a rose. It was summer. And it seemed like it was going to be all right. I think, anyway. But that girl, I felt really damaged by her. Awful. That was just cruel. I got home and I called her back and I said, listen, I'm a living thing too, you shithead. I never saw her again.
That reminds me of something I did in Miami.
Well, it's not exactly the same, but in a way, well, you'll see so.
So I met a guy, a handsome guy at a party one night, and well, it was just like you and me. We just connected. You don't mind me telling you this, do you?
No.
It just came to my mind. Well, anyway, so we just connected in such a beautiful way, exactly like tonight, except we couldn't even contain ourselves. It was incredible. We were talking, and suddenly we realized we just couldn't talk anymore. No sounds came. We stood looking at each other, and we were both bathed in perspiration, and our breathing was so short, and our legs were trembling, and we just left. We drove to one of those strips there where they have all those motels, and we didn't even say anything. We got inside that room, and we started touching and kissing and laughing and holding, and it was all going to be over too quickly. So I said we should go get lots of champagne and some massage oil and get beautifully smashed, and then, well, you know. Well, he was in no condition to drive, so I rushed out of there and drove around until I could find a drugstore and a liquor store open. And I got all this champagne and the oil, and I finally started back to the motel, and I could not find it. I looked for over 3 hours. I never found it. And I never saw him again either.
That's the most incredible story I've ever heard. Poor girl, you drove around for 3 hours?
More! All night, I mean all night, I tried to find that hotel with all that champagne. My hands trembling, sweat running down my face.
That is so sad. I just don't know what to do.
I know.
Let's get out of this.
Just stay warm. But wait a minute, those stories don't really follow. I don't see them. Unless you see yourself as the wounded butterfly.
Yes, that's it!
Bobby, sweetheart, Bobby, baby, you know, no one wants you to be happy more than I do. No one isn't a little bit, well, you know, face it, no one wants you to but isn't he a little bit, well, you know, face it, isn't he a little bit, well, no, lightweight, so that she's ever known. Poor baby.
Barcelona. Don't get up.
Do you have to?
Yes, I have to.
Oh.
Don't get up. Now you're angry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Put your things down.
See, you're angry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Put your wings down and stay.
I'm leaving
Fly.
to go to.
Stay.
I have to
Fly, I know,
to Barcelona.
You're a very special guy, not just overnight. Special guy, and not because you're bright, not just because you're bright. You're just a very special guy, Randy.
Andy. Thank you.
What you thinking?
Barcelona.
Oh,
Flight 18.
stay a minute.
I would like to.
So,
Don't be mean.
stay a minute.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Where you going?
Barcelona and Madrid
Bon voyage.
on a Boeing.
Good night.
You're angry.
No.
I've got to
Right.
report to.
Go.
That's not to say that if I had my way, oh well, I guess. Okay,
What?
I'll stay.
What? Oh, God!
Hey, Bobby! Did Peter show you the terrace? Come see. Fixed it up. Took care of lots of things. Planted. Nice. We worked really hard. Now, we practically live out here.
The terrace is great. The dinner was great. Thank you.
Isn't Peter a great cook?
Susan, it's none of my business, but is everything okay again?
Oh, yeah. We've both changed so much. Really grown. I don't feel so tied down or strangled or caught anymore. It's like, oh, really being free again.
Great. That's great. I am so happy for you both.
It's hell getting a divorce in New York, you know. Forget it. We gave up. It's like they think of everything to keep you married. Plus, for instance, where was Peter gonna find an apartment if he moved out? And when he finally did find one, the building owner wanted the first 2 months plus last month's security, plus a finder's fee, plus money under the table, plus a rental agency fee. The super wanted money for moving him in, and the tenants wanted money for moving out. So he finally told them all to go screw themselves. And he insisted I keep at least half of everything, no matter what. If it was up to Peter, he would have cut the carpet in half so we'd have 2 runners. He was fantastic, involved, giving. I don't know, just better. It all just got better. Plus, the courts here are so crowded.
getting a divorce.
Oh, the kids are in bed.
Peter, I am so glad you didn't get that divorce.
What?
No, Bobby, that's what I was just saying. We flew out to Nevada and got the divorce.
It's beautiful out there.
So you did get a divorce. So you mean you two are not married now?
Well, not since the divorce issue.
Are you considering getting married again?
Married? We tried that. No, divorce is better for us. We might get divorced again.
Well, the truth is, we never should have married. We should have just divorced right away. We're terrific divorced.
I think we were always just meant to be divorced.
Well, still, it takes two to make a happy divorce. God knows it's working. I mean, I think you two are great together, apart.
So do I.
So do I!
Oh, wow!
embarrassing. Think of your poor mother!
He's not what you'd call self-conscious.
He's not what you'd call. Big show off. It really shocks me to see a grown man dance like that. I am shocked, you hear? Shocking. Was I? Oh. My first husband. He is so difficult to remember, even when you're with him. We got married here in New York. I was just out of college. See, he was here on some business deal, but he owned a big meatpacking company in Chicago. Attractive? Well, we lived in New York for almost a year, and then one day he had to go back to Chicago. And you know, he was actually surprised when I told him I would just wait here for him. I mean, I still really don't quite know where Chicago is. It's over there somewhere. He used to call me every night. For months, we would both be sitting on the phone, long distance, just breathing at each other. After a while, what more is there to say?
The phone is a phenomenon. Really, it's the best way for two people to be connected and detached at the same time.
Second only to marriage. Anyway, he said he really didn't plan to come back, so I knew we were in a tiny dilemma. Or at least he was. I was still too young, but I was old enough to know where I was living, and I had no intention of leaving New York. I have never left New York, never have and never will. And least of all would I ever want to go to a place where they actually feel honored being called hog butchers for the world. They're proud of that. I said, kiss off, Rodney, but I said it nicer. Well, we got a divorce.
You all had a few while I was dancing, huh?
Larry, what the hell was all that carrying on? What was that? Shocking.
I asked you to dance.
I only dance when I can touch. I don't think standing bumping around and making an ass out of oneself is a dance. I find it unbelievably humiliating watching my own husband flouncing around the dance floor, jerking back and forth like Ann Miller. Take the red shoes off, Larry. Off.
Was I that good?
Amazingly good.
Joanne, I love it when you are jealous. Kiss me.
I hated dinner, I hated the opera, and I hated here. What I need is more to drink, and look at Bobby, how desperately she needs another drink. Sir! Get out your identification, Larry. 2 more bourbons on a vodka stinger. Sir! Do you know that I'm suddenly at an age where I find myself too young, too old for the young people, and too young for the old ones. I'm nowhere. I think I better drink to me. To me, the generation gap. I am the generation gap! Are they all staring at me? Let them stare. Let them. This whole country is about young, and it's about money. And if you ain't got one, you sure better have the other. Stop staring!
What time is it?
In real life? Will somebody bring me another drink? Oh, you did. I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming their fat and looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls who stay smart. Aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day, another $1,000, a matinee, a pinter play, perhaps a piece of colors. I'll drink to that. And one for Mahler. Here's to the girls in their prime, aren't they too much? Keeping house but clutching a copy of time just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools, aren't they a germ? All drink to them, let's all drink to them. for Christ's sake.
I never smoked.
Why?
I don't know. I meant to. Does that count?
Meant to. Story of your life. Meant to. Jesus, baby, you are lifted right out of a shrink's case history. You're always outside knocking on the door while everybody is inside dancing. Now I insist you smoke. I'm pulling you through the door right now. Your first compromise. Here, Bobby. Smoke.
No, thank you.
Joanne, honey, come on, she doesn't.
You smoke, I'll watch.
Watch. Did you hear yourself, hon? Did you hear what you just said, kiddo? Watch. I'm offering you.
I don't want one.
Because you're weak. I hate people who are weak. That's the best. Better than Prozac. Smoking may be the only thing that separates us from the lower forms.
You want a split? Of what? You see, every day, Joanne tests me to see if I'll go away. Twice a year, my wife here packs up to leave, so I'll ask her to stay. My mother was a very difficult woman. And my old man left her, and he regretted it until the day he died. Now me, hey, I married this imperious fraud who's got no self-esteem. This lady who hears a bell and charges in the ring so no one will see what a pushover she is. I've got a wife who still has a hard time believing. She found a guy she daily fascinates. And unlike my father, I am a very happy man. She doesn't act like this when you're not around, Father. I hope you get to meet Joanne sometime. She's really a terrific lady. In fact, you ever decide you want to get married, Bobby?
Don't ever get married, Bobby. Never. Why should you?
I don't know. For company, like everybody else.
Who else?
Everybody who ever fell in love and got married.
I know both couples, and they're both divorced. Oh, Larry. You interrupted me before. See what happens when you rush me? I wanted to toast my second husband.
It's late. I'm going to the John. And when I return, we will be leaving. The holiday's ending. Okay.
I got the check. I got the check. I got the check. He's off to pay the check. Or maybe buy the place. I do like to pay some of the time. You have a good third husband, Joel. He
is a good man. Anyway, thank you for the evening. I'm glad I joined you. I was really, really depressed. And I drank, but you really put it away tonight. You know, the last several times we have gotten together, I have had we may be doing permanent damage. You ever think of that? I hope I don't depress you. No, we have good times and it's a blast, yes? No, I don't want a cigarette, if that is what you were trying to stare me into. I am a product of my generation, and I do not smoke. My age group is a very uptight age group. Phew, it's drunk out tonight. What you looking at, Joanne? It's my charisma, huh? Well, stop looking at my charisma.
You know what I think? I think you and Larry should make it.
I beg your pardon?
I think you and Larry should make it.
Make what?
There's our place. It's free tomorrow after 2. We'll be at the gym. Don't talk. Don't do your folksy Doris Day with me. You're a terribly attractive woman. The kind of woman most men want. I'm opening another door for you, Bobby.
You can take care of him. Who's gonna take care of me?
Did you just hear yourself? Did you hear what you just said, Karen?
I didn't mean it like that.
You just said you want someone to take care of you?
Oh, you think I haven't looked at that? Commitment and marriages and all that. You have said it yourself. What do you get for it? What? You have said it yourself over and over. What do you get?
Well, the check is paid, and what's wrong?
You think I haven't looked at that? Commitment, marriages, all that. What do you get for it? What do you get?
What happened?
I think I just did someone a big favor. Come on, Larry. Let's go home.
What do you get?
Lean on me. I'll hold you.
Of course you will.
Bobby!
Bobby!
Bobby, baby! Bobby, honey!
Boo-boo! Bobby, darling!
Bobby, we've been trying to call. Bobby, sugar!
Bobby, booby! I've got something to tell
Bobby,
you.
love! Bobby, honey! Bobby, we've been trying to reach you all day. Bobby, Bobby, there was something we wanted to say. Bobby!
What do you get?
Someone to hold you too close. Someone to hurt you too deep. Someone to sit in your chair to ruin your sleep.
That's true, but there's more than that.
Is that all you think there is to it?
Got so many reasons for not being with someone, but Bobby, you haven't got one good reason for being alone.
Come on, you're on to something, Bobby. You're on to something.
Someone to need you too much. Someone to know you too well. Someone to pull you up short, to put you through hell.
You see what you look for, you know?
You're not a kid anymore, Bobby. I don't think you'll ever be a kid again, kiddo.
Hey, buddy, Don't be afraid that it won't be perfect. The only thing to be afraid of, really, is that it won't be.
Don't stop now. Keep going.
Someone you have to let in. Someone whose feelings you spare. Someone who, like it or not, will want you to share a little, a lot.
What does all that mean?
Bobby, how do you know so much about it when you've never been there?
It's much better living it than looking at it, Bobby.
Add 'em up, Bobby. Add 'em up. Someone to crowd you with love. Someone to force you to care. Someone to make you come through, who'll always be there, as frightened as you of being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive.
Blow out the candles, Bobby, and make a wish. Want something? Want something?
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let me be used.
strangest thing,
Do you
huh?
think something's wrong?
No, I think something's right.
So do I.
Maybe she forgot.
How could anyone forget a surprise birthday?
Or maybe the surprise was on us. I think I got the message. Come on, Larry, let's go home.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yes, I think we can go now.
Maybe we should leave her a note.
Maybe we should leave her alone.
I'll call her tomorrow.
Don't.
I won't.
Jenny?
What?
Nothing.
Okay, everybody, all together now.
Happy birthday, Bobby!